While for some, Diddy's become hip-hop's #1 villain, but over the years, he's made so many enemies, and ultimately, many people were simply delighted to hear of the news of his downfall. One of these people is known to be a hip-hop villain for perhaps less dark reasons. That person is 50 Cent, one of hip-hop's biggest trolls. He took Diddy's downfall as prime time to dish out all of his impending hate against his longtime music industry nemesis. Even months before the allegations came to light, 50 would often take to Instagram to throw jabs at the diddler, such as posting the infamous Lil Baby picture from Michael Rubin's annual White Party, where 50 Cent vowed to never attend a party where Diddy is attending.
You have something huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now. And then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this? And now it's coming out like crazy. I mean,
but I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to the.
Speaking of, in particular, Netflix docuseries that you've been working on, Diddy Do It?
Right.
You've been saying for years that you feel you knew Diddy's character.
Right.
Yet you said you weren't a part of that lifestyle. You weren't going to the parties. So what makes you so absolutely sure that these kinds of allegations that we've seen against him are true?
50 Cent's much-anticipated docuseries, Did He Do It? Is finally set to release. But its journey to the screen has been anything but easy. The series focuses on the controversies surrounding P. Diddy and has stirred up backlash from several high-profile celebrities. Staying true to his style, 50 Cent isn't holding back, revealing a list of stars allegedly working to block the documentary. The ongoing feud between 50 Cent and Diddy has gone from business rivalry to full-on public drama, with insults slying, cryptic social media posts, and now a Netflix docuseries set to expose the truth behind Diddy's scandals. From accusations of betrayal to wild rumors, 50 Cent is determined to keep calling Diddy out at every chance. Here's a look at his latest interview.
What's happening with Puffy? I know you're not really tapped in, but what
the last thing I saw was like a guy there. He was like, yo, he like pushed me into the truck. It really hurt. And he sodomized me. He sodomized me. I was like, yo, look, I could find other things to do for money. Did you see the video? I could find other things to do for money. But I'm not sure I can say that for money.
How much is this guy trying to get?
I don't know. Like, it's a simple suit situation, but it's like
it's 20 mil. I can say it.
You still have to black his face out.
Yes.
You still have to mimic his voice because he's like,
but his voice wasn't even that different.
And a little deeper. I was like, almost like, no, that's you, young buck.
Yo,
I almost felt like it was. I almost knew who it was. You know what I mean? I was like, nah.
Yo, you can't say that dudes are having with other dudes, bro. That might come for you.
Yeah, you say sweet love.
Yeah, you gotta say make sweet love.
That's young buck breaking right there.
Make sweet love.
There's rules to rap beef now, bro.
Now people
Not in your
know.
day.
Well, I'm saying like, God, man, why is your homeboy so close to you when you come out of that? Look like you guys just made sweet love. I'm gonna say sweet love instead of anything that says.
To me, that's better because they're gonna try to make it something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was smart. Like I didn't think about that. I say things that are borderline. Like I'm like, oh my God, you're in trouble.
You?
Like all the time. Because I just say.
Nah, but you got close when he offered to take you shopping.
Yeah, you see, now Meek is in the same shirt. He's out there in the same shirt. This is not. This is really happening. I'm just saying to you. No, stop it, man. You set that up. Look, you set that up. He's in the same shirt.
What do you mean he's in the same shirt?
I obviously was not offended by what I was offended by. This is what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, nah, it was odd. Like, this is some of the things that people say. Like, girls, guys may say to a girl, let me take a shot. See?
Damn.
They found it that quick.
What do you think's happening in the middle?
I don't know what's going on.
Wow, they found Kendrick and Wifey.
You can't dress up Kendrick like that. Oh, you can't dress him up like that. That's like the white chicks movie, bro. You can't do that.
Yeah, that was comedy. That was good.
Yeah, but that was
get away with Wifey.
That's obviously doing shopping. They got the same outfit.
Yeah, it's true.
In public.
Yeah, that's a nice shirt. Though. It's a nice shirt. All right, so when he said the shopping line in real life, what did you say?
I said, let me get away from him. Cause it was like, he was like, yo, you hot now. Now we gotta hang out now. Like, like hang out.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know, maybe I'll take you shopping and I get you some flash and you could give me the hood. And I was looking and I was like, let me just move away from him because I'm gonna mess up the wedding. I always say to myself, like,
it was someone's wedding?
It was Chris Lighty's wedding. It was in Miami. Nori's there. Nori knows this because I looked at him like, yo. You heard what he just said, right? Nori's like, yo, certain things they let it go by because it's Puff. Like they would look, like he would say stuff and it's like, he wasn't like in the closet, he was like in the hallway. Now you see so much that you go away. No, this was visible.
He was in the hallway. We saw the video.
You see
we saw that video.
It comes out later. You're like, that's not the closet. That's the hallway. He didn't get like you could tell that he was already.
Nah, New Yorkers know because when Fab, he was like, "Yo, Fab, we ain't party." Fab was like, "No, we partying tonight."
He's like, "No, like, but he did party."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yo, they let that one go." Like, I had to say something about it later because I was like, "Oh, it was."
What did it feel like all these years? You being the only one calling this out?
I look like I've been the crazy guy for a long time.
They said you're a hater. They said you're crazy.
You're do this, yeah, and now everybody's complaining. My hurting. It's all it's coming.
50, you can't make jokes about it.
No.
The internet might come for you, bro.
All I'm saying
it might come from you.
You see it now. All of these complaints. People were they were raped and pillaged. This was what was going on. Right? And what do I get for I went through years of a hater. You're a hater. You want this and that. I'm just watching. Like, I look at things and go, when you see the new lawsuit coming with Jay, the part with Jay, I go, oh, shoot. Like, I think about it, I go, that had to be there. So when I was saying that he was missing, he just wasn't actively being out there because they was dealing with that.
Wait, do you think there's truth to the Jay thing? There's no way.
Like that, look, like if you say, I have this thing where I'm conflicted when it takes you 20 years to remember something happened to you.
This feud dates all the way back to 2006, when 50 Cent released a diss track called Asterisk, the Bomb Asterisk. In it, he implied that Diddy might have been linked to the 1997 shooting of Biggie Smalls. Since then, the rivalry has only grown, with 50 Cent continuing to make bold accusations. Now, it's reached a whole new stage, becoming the subject of a Netflix docuseries. It's wild to think how this feud has built up over almost 20 years.
After a damning surveillance video showed Diddy his ex, a documentary is closer to becoming a reality.
Now let's bring in TMC's Michael Babcock. Good morning to you, Michael.
Morning, guys. How are you?
We're doing all right. So tell us what's going on with this. We understand rapper 50 Cent has been shopping this around.
Yeah, and you know what? I think a lot of people thought that 50 was just trolling, and if anyone follows 50 on Twitter or Instagram, you know, he's no stranger to that. He definitely, you know, engages in trolling and makes a lot of jokes. So when he had, you know, repeatedly taken shot after shot after shot at Diddy and then said, hey, I'm working on a documentary, I think a lot of people thought that he was just joking around. It turns out he's not. So this is actually a real project that's being made under his G-Unit movie and TV studio, and he's made a bunch of really successful projects under that banner. They were actually selling it around to different streaming, organizations, including Netflix. Netflix ultimately had the most money, placed the winning bid, and at some point here in the future, we don't know exactly when, but this is actually going to be something that airs on Netflix.
So many people may not know, I mean, the two of them have had beef for decades. 50 Cent has kept his foot on Diddy's neck for decades.
Absolutely. It's like they once worked together a long time ago. They're not friends now. They don't like each other. And 50 has taken every shot, especially when Diddy has been down. Diddy really, is not in a position right now to fire back at 50 Cent. So he's taken a lot of. And I don't know that anyone feels sorry for P. Diddy right now, to be honest.
No, I don't think so either, and it's certainly not going to end anytime soon.
In one corner, the disgraced hip-hop impresario under federal indictment for a laundry list of shocking crime. In the other, his nemesis, ready to cash in on Sean Combs' misfortune.
Hey, Diddy, man, you think Michael Jackson...
Puffy's latest legal battle has reignited one of rap's biggest feuds.
Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers.
Between Diddy and 50.
Many men.
After months of teasing he would be unleashing a Diddy Do It documentary, it's now official. The big headline, Netflix is producing a docuseries from Curtis 50 Cent Jackson about the federal charges of trafficking and the allegations against Diddy Combs. 50 tweeted the announcement. I've been telling y'all about this weird expletive. You didn't believe me, but I bet you believe me now.
I'll take you to the candy shop.
It's just the latest salvo in the war of words that's been waging between the two for more than a decade.
Go, shorty. It's your birthday.
The feud blew up shortly after 50 hit it big. He claimed Diddy had information about the killing of Notorious B.I.G. Claims Diddy, of course, denied. They even allegedly got into a physical fight at the 2012 BET Awards.
We're saying here, right now, you're never going to beef with anyone else publicly?
50 made this promise about shooting from the lip when he joined me here in 2020.
You're a scrapper. I think this is like an alcoholic going into a bar. I don't know. Someone takes a shot on you in Insta, you might be responding.
I got a new way to respond. I'm like, brother, why is my inner peace interrupting your demons?
The 50's been trolling Diddy online ever since the civil lawsuit started flying last year.
I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
After that apology, following the CNN broadcast of that hotel on then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura, 50 wrote, "This is not going to work."
50 producing a doc about Diddy at his lowest moment is like the ultimate trolling.
We spoke with music journalist and author Torre today.
50 Cent and whatever team he assembles could find some things that we haven't heard yet, may be able to compel some people to talk. Now, whether or not it's fair, just telling the Diddy story will be embarrassing to Diddy.
50 told us this about his Netflix doc. This is a story with significant human impact. It is a complex narrative spanning decades, not just the headlines or clips seen so far. Joined by CNN's Elizabeth Wagmeister. Wags, Diddy's attorney says he can't wait to testify. For what? For what purpose? To blow people up or to exonerate himself?
Look, Diddy has maintained his innocence all along. For him to take the stand is a huge gamble. He can deny every allegation in the world, but prosecutors say that they have a treasure trove of evidence.
Where are arrows pointing for you?
This is a huge fight ahead for Diddy. You have more accusers who I hear are going to come forward. So this is an uphill battle for Diddy.
One person who was always anti-Diddy and was always speaking about Diddy as a problematic person was 50 Cent. And it turns out that it's just been announced that he's created a docuseries on Netflix. I can't wait to see this. The other end of that, every person who has tried to speak out about this, who has tried to speak out about the industry, the type of people that are controlling the industry, the attacks that people face from the media if they try to speak out, is always the same. They're called crazy. And an example of one such individual who went through those sorts of attacks is the actor Orlando Brown. He was on Disney, and I remember everyone telling us that he was totally insane and deranged when he was saying a lot of things that at the time sounded crazy, particularly about Diddy. Take a listen.
The requirement is you gotta say no to Diddy. If it's a new booty in the building, you know he's gonna get it.
Don't take your girlfriend to a Diddy party.
You can take the, but he won't you.
Diddy, to me, is the fall guy. We are still seeing a major effort to protect the big names, just like with Jeffrey Epstein.
While many believe the 50 Cent Diddy feud started with social media digs and 50's clear dislike of Diddy, there's a deeper story behind it. According to a deal, the conflict didn't just arise from playful jabs. It's rooted in years of alleged provocation by Diddy. Gene says that Diddy's actions, which he claims involved taking advantage of 50 Cent, ultimately pushed the rapper-turned-businessman to his limit.
They said you wrote 2 verses for Diddy, the Let's Get It, and the other one was on the I Get Money remix. Yeah. But they said you wrote it, and it's him confessing the crime. Did you see this? Did you see the meme? Look at the meme. Look at that.
I ain't telling him to say that. And then this one. Jay, help me with that. Jay, help me with that. Jay, help me with that. Jay did that part right there. Shootout. Coastal beat. I wasn't around, but I was like, East Coast, West Coast. That was, and then Keefe D comes out and says, you know, I'm not involved in it.
There's so many rappers who actually warned us about Diddy and what he was up to. 50 Cent is one of them. He's regularly full. Diddy, he's regularly put up like this. Donald Trump.
Puffy, you're stupid. I told you stop f***ing with R. Kelly. I said grab them in the don't kidnap the. They raided your. You see, I got a courtesy call when they raided my house.
And now it turns out that he was right. This is not a shock to anybody. He's continuing to troll Diddy. The photo of him and Drew Barrymore saying he doesn't have 1,000 bottles of baby oil. This is part of the freak-off parties that Diddy used to have. The contents of which I can't actually explain here because I don't want to get the channel banned. It's awful. You can read the indictment yourself. Yeah. The trolling will continue. Why you have 1,000 bottles of baby oil? Do I even want to know?
50, please be my friend. You're breaking my heart. Pop was like, so when we gonna get a chance to kick it, like we can just hang out. Why don't we go shopping? I pay for it. I was like, I got the way for you. I was like,
You asked him to take him shopping? Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes.
What? I'm a nice guy. Why are you offended? Hey, yo, he loves me. Y'all can't see it? Y'all can't see that he loves me? You know he loves me. Oh, it goes on. See the kid? I think for no reason. You're not gonna believe this, but I just got a call and Puppy's confirmed for Shreveport.
Guess what?
Nah.
Let me take those. Everybody's scared to drink.
Don't be a cup.
Wake up, your butt sore.
Tell him the story.
Tell him the story. So we talking about rumors.
Uh-huh.
And we, you know, when you Google his name, there's a rumor that pops up that he was Diddy's boy toy.
Oh,
right.
Wait, so this is...
So Charlamagne said...
It's not true, but I told after he bought the stuff with you, I said, you know what 50 gonna say when he meets you?
Oh, no, I don't know that was going on.
You know...
I can't wait to run into him again.
What you gonna say to him?
Puppy was playing with your booty in Miami.
You know what 50 gonna say to you when he leaves. I heard Diddy touch your butt.
Yeah. Wait till I see him. Wait till I see him. I'm like, yo. Yeah.
How long you know, brother?
No people.
Yeah, I love you. Yes, sir.
In a recent interview with ABC News, 50 Cent shared new details about his upcoming documentary, which will expose the scandals surrounding Diddy, who is now facing jail time. The rapper-turned-producer revealed that the series, which he's put a lot of effort into, will reveal shocking truths about Diddy and the series of controversies that contributed to his fall from grace. 50 Cent didn't shy away from tough questions, teasing that the documentary will include exclusive interviews, unseen footage, and bombshell revelations.
That, you know, you kind of knew 50 Cent before he blew up.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Something was the fact the dude that kept like a little, you know, he kept like a little pad with him. And he wrote everything down. You understand? Man, don't call the plane when he's going to Vegas. And I gave him my card. My business card was sidewalk share, security, management, and everywhere. You know what I mean? So, Jimmy did a song about that. You know what I'm saying? And he put that in the song. And some years ago, about a year or so ago, not even a year or so ago, he said that when he dropped my name, he said, yo, I got the sidewalk fair, I got that from Gene. He been trying to tell y'all about this fuck years ago. But since he was the type of dude, if you knew he was with you, he was with you. Even back then, he had your back whether you was security or whatever you do. If he was with you, he was with you. And that's what you gotta love about him. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta question his loyalty, you know what I'm saying, for some fight or if you in a situation. Cause he going out.
Well, I guess you were hanging around him or knew him, right before he got shot.
Well, what happened was that I got some information. He came to my house. I tried to fit him on a vest, but I was like, at the time I was like a 3X. And 50 was like a large, you know what I'm saying? So he couldn't really take the vest. So I gave him a cover to try to tell him, because he had some pants, some vest on. So I just told him what the situation was that I knew. I told him he had to watch himself because those cats were going to come at him. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah. And he was supposed to be going to Cancun. And I told him, you come to Cancun, I got you. Because I used to be down there doing security at Daddy-O's. You understand? And I had people down there that I knew that was from Puerto Rico. And they was working down there. So we should make sure when I hit the island, anything and everything I needed, I could get it right there on the island. You understand? They worked directly with the synergy. So 50 was supposed to come down there to do a show, and he didn't make it because they had shot him up. I don't know if he was coming in the first place, but he was supposed to because he paid half the money to come down there and perform How to Rob an Industry Cat.
And when was the next time you seen him after that?
The next time I seen 50 after that was at Jack the Rapper. He had blew up. Man. He was like, he was this dude and everything like that. And I was sitting in the, we was in Puerto Rico. And I was sitting by myself, chilling. And he had his whole entourage with him. He came directly over to me. He's like, yo, G. I was like, yo, what up, Fit? I said, what up, Fit? He said, what's up, man? He said, yo. Put his hand out to me. And we grabbed my hand and said, yo, we can't stop what God got planned. Went on about his business. And then he blew up
crazy. How do you feel about 50 going so hard at Diddy with the documentaries and, what did he do to 50 that made him hate him so much, man? That's crazy.
Well, I think it's just, you gotta look at it like this. 50 was writing a lot of, he made a lot of money for Diddy. And he knew back then that he didn't know what he knows now, but Diddy was robbing him. You understand?
As Diddy's legal woes and an upcoming docuseries pile up, Jay-Z finds himself entangled in the drama with his name surfacing in one of the mogul's lawsuits. While Jay-Z firmly denies any involvement, the allegations are enough to raise eyebrows, and the judge just ruled out that the victim can stay anonymous for now.
How do you decide which projects you want to work on?
Oh, the ones that I feel like have a high probability of success. I'm just looking at it and saying, what is it? And is it something that excites me? Would I want to stop and watch it?
Speaking of, in particular, Netflix docuseries that you've been working on, Diddy Do It.
Right.
You've been saying for years that you feel you knew Diddy's character.
Right.
Yet you said you weren't a part of that lifestyle. You weren't going to the parties. So what makes you so absolutely sure that these kinds of allegations that we've seen against him are true?
Well, I'm surprised by the allegations, as surprised as everyone else is. Like, I didn't make the allegations. I didn't tell people to say these things. It comes out, I see it in the news like everyone else. But I did feel uncomfortable with the way he would present the idea of going to this project.
To come party with me.
Yeah. And then that swayed me away from it. Just that alone.
So you didn't realize the...
Much stuff was coming. Like, I seen today, it was allegations of 3 men that said he drugged them. And it's a long time, to be honest with you. Like, when people don't remember being violated for 20 years, it makes me feel a little odd.
What are your thoughts on the allegations against Jay-Z?
That was interesting. I was saying things not knowing exactly what I was saying, but I was going, where's Jay at? He's mad quiet. Like while the Puffy thing was going on. But it's obvious now that the team was being made aware that he was in those allegations also. So Yeah, I hope it works out because with his family, the things that go on internally, those accusations are crazy.
You have something huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now. And then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this? And now it's coming out like crazy.
But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated to a degree.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what was going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky all of the stuff that he's doing. I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal. You go into the 90s and Kiki D said he paid him to kill Tupac.
Yeah.
It's a little, you get the craziest accusations.
You're one of the first persons in entertainment to really call out people and kind of have that authority in that, to be able to call people out. I mean, which is pretty amazing. You're kind of, in some ways, draining the swamp of Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't have a support system. I don't have a support system of a peer group of artists that I require to do what I'm doing. I've had to be on my own from the beginning. So I don't necessarily have a responsibility to behave a certain way according to them. And look, if I didn't have an award-winning director doing it, if I hadn't put the right people in place to produce it properly, I would understand why they would question or doubt anything.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about?
Instant is going off.
When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like, he said something to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of dude, you take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
50 Cent sells Diddy doc to Netflix after bidding wars. Hey, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna watch it. I think it's something that we all should watch, And look, it's something that there are reasons why the industry is so quiet right now, too.
What do you think? Will 50 Cent's docuseries reveal even more hidden truths? And most importantly, are you planning to watch it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you're all about the drama, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more juicy music industry secrets. Until next time, fam, keep it locked.